Good evening and welcome to Bostic Gymnasium in Danville, Indiana for the last preseason game of the season. Indiana Lyons versus the Chi-Town Rebels as they introduce Jeremiah Rush as one of the starters for the Rebels. Number 11, Chris Roberts. Number 21 is Chris Henderson. Number 24, Jabari Alex. And number 25, Isaiah Fleming makes 5 for the Chi-Town Rebels. And they're getting ready to introduce your Indiana Lyons 5 starters. Chi-Town Rebels are in their 4th season of existence, coached by Frank Lolino Jr., and they are out of Chicago, Illinois. Now for your Indiana Lyons. Number 1, Michael Pugh. Number 3, Jordan Heidelberg. Number 4, Lazarick Cheatham's. Number 5, Phil Bessick. And number 30, Gerald Campbell, known by the Lions Pride as Cam. So there's your starter 5 for the Indiana Lyons. And we are ready to tip off here in just a minute. So Jim actually grew up in Illinois, and he is familiar with some of these Chicago schools that the players have come from for the Rebels. And Jim, what are some of your thoughts?
I am. It looks like we've got a bunch of guys from Maywood, Proviso West, Proviso East. Looks like we've got another player from Morgan Park, who I believe won a 3A championship in Illinois a few years ago. Have not kept up with it for a while. Been an Indiana resident for about 16 years, but I do check on the Illinois stats every once in a while just to see how my Lincoln Rail splitters are doing. They're always 20-something and single-digit losses.
Very nice, very nice. It looks like Lazarick Cheatham's is going to jump against Isaiah Fleming for the ball, start the game. Everybody getting into position. And we've got the whistle. Here comes the tip. Just kidding.
A little anxious.
And there we go. Rebels secure the ball to start the game, and here we go. Rebels passing it around. This is Jabari Alex with a shot. Won't go. Rebounded by Phil Bessick. He pitches off to Jordan Heidelberg. Jordan brings it up the floor. Jordan over to Cam. Cam going to drive to the hoop.
There he goes.
Up and good. 2-0 Indiana Lions.
Looks like the Lions are going to try and set some picks early. Hopefully it keeps up throughout the whole game.
Jabari Alex bringing the ball up the floor. He kicks off to a teammate. I can't quite see his number. Jeremiah Rush fires up a 3. It won't go. Rebounded by Lazarick Cheatham's. He throws it over to Cam. Here comes Cam again through traffic. And you know what? He's just going to take it all the way.
There you go, Cam.
4-0 Indiana Lions.
It's like Chicago. The Chicago team is not playing very tough defense down low today.
Not so far.
Not so far.
This is Chris Henderson with the ball. He'll drive to the hoop, and he'll put Chicago's first points up on the board. 4-2 Indiana Lions in the lead. And
unlike the last preseason game, looks like the Lions are coming out in the zone defense. And it also looks like Chicago's kind of got a 2-3 zone defense going on as well.
Lazarick with the jump shot. Make it 6-2, 10:27 and counting left in the first quarter. I'm just happy, Jim, that the numbers on Chi-Town's jerseys are a contrasting color.
They're very visible.
Oh, my goodness. Last week was a nightmare.
Makes our lives a little bit easier.
This is Henderson with the shot, and it goes in. 6-4, Lions holding on to a 2-point lead as we approach the 10-minute mark in the first quarter.
Yeah, this should be a real good game from start to finish.
Cam pitches it out to Phil.
Oh, Phil.
Goes off Phil's foot
off
and
his
out of
foot.
bounds. Over to the Rebels.
Got a little anxious.
Alex brings it up the floor. Kicks it over to Henderson. Throws it underneath to Fleming. Fleming looks for some help. Pitches it out to a teammate. Shot is up, no good.
It was quite long.
And they're going to say that went
Out
off
on-
one of the Lions, either Jordan or Lazaric.
Yeah, they're going to say that went out on Jordan.
And Rebels will inbound it. Pugh trying
All
his
right.
best for a turnover.
We're going to call it travel. There you go.
There we go. Travel
There we
called
go.
on Chris Roberts for the Chi-Town Rebels. Basket does not count.
All right.
Still 6-4 Indiana Lions.
And the Lions' 2-3 defense is looking pretty tight
Good.
in the beginning minutes of the first quarter.
Of course, the beginning minutes of games don't make me nervous with the Lions. It's the second half that makes me nervous.
That's true.
Pugh shots up and goes in.
Nice, Mike, but they're going to call a travel.
Ow. So that basket does not count. Still 6-4, 9:13 and counting left in the first quarter.
Couldn't have had a much softer shot.
Oh,
There you go, Jordan.
steals it after putting a shoulder into the defender. His shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Isaiah Fleming. He pitches it off to Alex, who throws it over to a teammate. Three-point shot up, no good. Rebounded by Lazaric.
Oh,
Lazaric's
Lazaric.
pass is picked off.
Yeah.
That is a 3D play.
He needed to get a little air under that pass.
The turnover occurred in the backcourt.
There you go.
So the 3D line
There
is
you
on.
go. Oh.
And foul
Oh.
is called against, I want to
He
say, Pugh.
No, they're going to call that against Lazaric. He had his feet set. Or was that against Pugh?
Number one, blocking foul. Pugh called for the foul against Jeremiah Rush. So Rush will go to the line and shoot 3 free throws because the 3D light is on.
That was a good set, Mike. You had your feet set, and that was a charge.
Well, I hope we're not in for a repeat from last week. There were 34 fouls called against the Indiana Lions, plus 2 technical fouls, and 14 team fouls for St. Louis.
Whoops.
Quite a lopsided officiating affair last week. I'd like to see it a little more even this week.
Yeah, we've already got some complaining to the refs. Had an accidental buzzer.
First shot was no good. Rush's second shot is up and good. Remember, he gets 3.
3 for the backcourt violation, the turnover.
Yeah.
Turnover, the long pass.
Rush's third shot up and good. That'll tie it all up. 6-6, 8:42 and counting left in the first quarter. Lions bring the ball up the floor.
Good hands by Cam.
Yes,
Picked that one up on the short hop.
Cam out to Jordan. Jordan fires up a long 3. It won't go. Phil battling for the rebound. Lazaric gets it. He puts up a shot, won't go. Phil battling for the rebound. Can't quite get a hang of it. And Isaiah Fleming will get credit for the rebound on that one for the Rebels.
There you
Jeremiah Rush going to the hoop. Foul is called.
That was on Lazaric.
Lazaric, okay. I couldn't tell if it was 4 or 5 fingers. Lazaric called for the foul.
A little birdie said that they are working on taking a charge, and it looks like we still need a little bit of practice, but I think they're at least playing a little bit. They're not reaching as much down low.
Good. Jeremiah Rush hits his first free throw, gives Chi-Town a 7-6 lead. 8:09 left in the first quarter. Rush about to launch his second one. It is up and good. So Chi-Town 8-6 in the lead.
And they're going to come out with some full court pressure.
Jordan throws it over to Phil, back over to Cam.
And Mike Pugh was open, swinging around.
Cam with the ball.
There you go.
Gets some help from Lazaric. 6 seconds left on the shot clock.
Yes.
Cam is mauled on the way up. Foul is called against Jeremiah Rush for the Chi-Town Rebels. And so Gerald Campbell will go to the line to shoot 2. 7:48 left in the first quarter. We should be due for a media timeout. And
looks like they're going to take it.
Okay. There she signals it. All righty. Media timeout. Jim and I are going to get a swig of water. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back to Bostic Gymnasium in Danville, Indiana. 7:48 left in the first quarter. Chi-Town Rebels have 8 points. Indiana Lyons have 6 points. Lions have 2 team fouls. Rebels just committed their first team foul. And that will send Gerald Cam Campbell to the line as soon as the Lions are done talking. And I believe the foul was called against Jeremiah Rush, but because the referee held up 2 fingers, but I don't know. There's been plenty of times where I've thought something during the game, and then I watch the game film, and I'm not even close. So
yeah, I noticed that last week quite a bit.
Oh, thanks, Jim.
But you know what?
Jerk.
What are we going to do? Just yeah, it's my fault.
That's right. It's Jim's fault that he didn't correct me during the live broadcast, or the during the game.
And this gym is really quiet today.
It is.
Need to get some fans out here.
Cam's first shot up and good.
That's pretty bad when I can hear the ball go through the net.
Yeah.
Not a lively crowd.
Cam fires up his second one. It is also up and good. And we have a new game. 8-8, 7:48 left in the first quarter. Here come the Rebels. This is Henderson bringing the ball up the floor. Pitches off to a teammate.
There you go. Mike Pugh with the steal. Pick the pocket. Give it
Bring
to
it
Phil.
the other way.
Lost
Phil
the ball
loses the
again.
handle.
Oh, but Mike got
Mike
it.
gets it
Mike got
back.
Pull it back out. Set it up, guys. There you go.
Mike looks around, hands it off to Jordan. Jordan fires up a three, won't go. Rebounded by Isaiah Fleming. Mike Pugh entered the game after the timeout. No, he didn't. He started.
No, he started.
God,
he started.
Dang.
That's all right. My fault.
See, that's right. That was Jim's fault.
Still have the starters on the floor.
Isaiah Fleming shoots and is fouled. Lazarick Cheatham's called for the foul.
That is his second foul of the game already.
He had 6 last week. Pugh fouled out last week with 7. Cam also had 6 fouls last week. Last week was just a bloodbath when it came to fouls.
Yeah, it was. It was getting a little ridiculous after a while.
First shot is no good. Second one is no good. It's
Phil.
Rebounded by Phil.
Phil goes up strong for that rebound.
Cam brings the ball up the floor. Still 8-8.
I do like that we're saying Phil Bessick's name a little bit more this season. I think he's getting it. He's getting with the program. And
Cam's 3 is up, no good. Battle for the rebound. Alex wound up with it after Roberts had his hands on it. This is Alex
there you go.
to the basket. Ball goes off the side of the backboard. Lions bring it up the court. Here's Phillip, and it will not go. Pugh there for the rebound. Pugh gets mauled. No foul.
No foul.
Isaiah Fleming winds up with the ball, brings it up the floor for the Rebels.
I hope this is not another game where if the Lions breathe too hard, it's a foul.
Me too. That got real tiresome last week. It's Jeremiah Rush. He kicks out to a teammate.
And you can tell.
This is Fleming going to the basket. Whistle on the floor.
Is that an? It's on Jordan. That's on Jordan.
Heidelberg. Okay.
I do like that the Lions have closed down the inside. You can tell that the Rebels are looking for a drive, and they're just not getting it. Not giving them any easy baskets.
Fleming's first shot is up and good. Shavonte Samuels enters the game to give Chris Roberts a break. And, Tracy's wearing 21 today. Okay, Tracy Ganau comes into the game to give Lazarick Cheatham's a break.
Yeah, and also to not let him pick up any more fouls than what he's already got.
Yeah.
2 fouls in the first 6 minutes of the first quarter is not great.
No, it is not. Fleming's second shot up and good.
There you go.
Makes it 10-8 Chi-Town Rebels. Here comes the Lions. Here come the Lions. Underneath Tracy Ganau. Ganau puts up a shot. It won't go. Rebounded by Fleming.
Oh. Letting them get away with a little bit down low.
Rebels passing it around. Shot by Fleming, up, no good. Rebounded by Cam.
Make them take that outside shot.
Absolutely. Here comes Pugh. Pugh puts up a long 2.
There you go, Mike Pugh.
Michael Pugh ties the game up with 5:27 and counting, 10-10.
It's been a while since Mike has started one of these games.
It has. I thought he played well last week, though, especially once I looked at the stats after the game. He put up some really nice stats. He was an accurate shooter last week. Not that he's not always an accurate shooter, but he had an especially accurate game.
Yeah, kind of snuck up on you.
Chris Henderson's fadeaway jumper is up and good. Chi-Town takes a 12-10 lead. 5:02 and counting left in the first quarter. Pugh passing it around. Pass is knocked away, reeled in by Samuels. And layup by Fleming is up and good, 14-10.
Timeout, Tyrone Brown.
Timeout called by the Lions. 4:42 left in the first quarter. Chi-Town Rebels 14, Indiana Lyons 10. Lions have 4 team fouls already. Rebels have 1. Is it us, Jim, or is it the refs, or why are we collecting fouls like?
I know the Lions are trying to be aggressive on defense. Part of it may be out of position, a little reaching. But really, I see the same thing going on at this end of the court because we're a lot closer to where the Rebels are playing defense, and I don't see the same calls that I'm seeing at the other end. It might be my bias, but
I don't think so. I think we're the most objective people calling these games for our hometown Indiana Lions, who we know these guys and love them, and no, it couldn't possibly be our perspective.
Oh, no. No, it could not.
All right, coming out of the timeout. Once again, 4:42 left in the first frame.
And then again, we do have baskets that couldn't retract up into the ceiling that we're having to look through. And
this isn't the first time it's happened here in Boston Gym, and it's kind of annoying.
Yeah, it is kind of annoying. Anybody got an angle grinder? We'll just take those suckers down.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to fix a motor up in the ceiling.
It's like Eric Messer is coming into the game. Mike Pugh is going to get a sip of water, so we have.
And Tion Bigby
came
in for Jordan Heidelberg.
He's pulled his hair back. That's going to mess with me all game. Thanks, Tion.
Still wearing a number 10.
So Tion, Eric, Cam, Phil, Tracy on the floor for your Indiana Lions. Eric with the ball.
Oh,
Eric almost didn't have the ball,
Eric.
but he reels it in. Oh, does a little fake move. Ball goes out of bounds. And they're going to give it up to the Rebels. I think that's accurate. That's what I saw.
Eric
was the last to touch it.
He did lose the handle.
Shavonte Samuels brings the ball up the floor. And he takes a shoulder from somebody.
Called that one on Phil.
All right.
What is the deal?
Huh.
I don't think they want to give the Lions the home field advantage, but boy, that was kind of cheap. Oh, that was on Eric Messer.
Okay.
That was on Phil.
So Eric
which is
Messer,
even worse because I didn't even see that one.
Yeah. Eric Messer accounts for our 5th team foul to Chi-Town's 1.
Yeah.
As the
Keep them outside. There you go.
Rebels pass it around. Samuels drives to the hoop. His shot is up. No good. Whistle on the floor. I'm sure it's going to be a foul against the Lions.
I'm sure it is too.
My view was blocked by this basket. That
believe
won't go
that
up.
was Tracy Gannow.
Tracy Gannow, okay.
Yeah, he was going up straight, but.
So Isaiah Fleming will go to the line once more. His first shot up and good. That'll give the Rebels a 15-10 lead. 4:06 left in the first quarter as we approach our second media timeout.
Well, and you always want your refs to be consistent.
Yeah.
And it seems like they're consistently against the Lions.
Yeah. Fleming's second shot up and good, 16-10.
There you go, Phil.
Full court press is making it a little bit difficult, but Lions get the ball across the timeline. Tion's pass is picked off by Shavonte Samuels. Shot up, no good. That was Chris Henderson gets his own rebound. It's put back up. No good. Whistle on the floor. And sure, let's go ahead and hang another one on Eric Messer.
Yeah.
So, with that being our seventh foul of the first quarter, the Rebels are now in the bonus with 3:44 left in the frame. This is Chris Henderson going to the line to shoot two. First shot up, no good.
Yeah, I think some guys still had a hangover from last game. And it looks like we're going to take a timeout.
Suddenly they're... Okay, yeah, we're going to take a media timeout. All right, so Jim and I are going
There you go.
to take a break because we need one. We'll be back in a minute. Welcome back to Bostic Gym. And we're coming out of the media timeout. Trying to see who all is on the floor for the Chi-Town Rebels. Oh, that's convenient. They're all in numerical order. Chris Henderson, Shavonte Samuels, Jabari Alex, Isaiah Fleming, and Will Thomas Jr.
Which one is not like the others?
That's right.
Number 3 out there with a whole bunch of 20s.
That's right. Very, very nice of the Rebels to do that. Have them stand in order and everything.
Yeah. All right, guys.
For the Lions, it'll be Tion, Cam, Tracy, Eric, and Phil. This is Chris Henderson going to the line to shoot his second free throw. 3:44 left in the quarter. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by the Rebels. That was Shavonte Samuels.
There you go.
Oh,
Eric Messer
Eric says,
with
hey, that was our ball. I want it back.
Good anticipation by Eric Messer.
Eric launches a three, won't go. Tracy can't get the rebound. That is Samuels, Fleming.
Hey, they didn't call a foul.
Oh, that's a miracle.
Yeah.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Look at that.
Whatever month we're in, October.
Oh, sure. It's a Halloween miracle.
Whistle on the floor. It looks like it's going to be against Shavonte Samuels of the Rebels. The Lions ball. Eric's going to inbound from the near sideline right in front of the Rebels bench. Substitution. Let's see who that is. That is Turnser. Thank you. That is Sammy Ramsey coming in. Isaiah Fleming coming out for the Chi-Town Rebels.
All right.
Tion with the ball. Dribble, looking for some help. Throws it over to Cam. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. No problem. Cam gets the ball knocked free.
No fouls. No foul on that.
Jabari Alex.
Wow. We are just continuing what we did last week. Because that was a foul and a half down here on Cam.
I thought so as well. Jabari Alex was credited with the steal. Stonewall Jackson Stone coming in to give Phil Bessick a break.
There you go. Get some height.
And
Height in the middle.
Rebels ball. This is Thomas taking the ball over, passes it over to Alex. Alex underneath to Ramsey. Ramsey's shot won't go. Rebounded by Tion Bigby. Tion over to Eric. Eric back to Tracy. I'm not sure Tracy was quite expecting that.
Tracy's got to be ready for it.
It's Cam with the ball, top of the key.
Wow, there we go.
Okay, whistle on the floor.
Probably a charge.
And it's a mystery.
I think
turn, sir.
21.
Chris Henderson is called for the foul. Eric and inbounds.
Okay,
The foul was
got
called
another
on the floor.
Got another design play in the out of bounds.
Tion over to Cam. Here comes Cam, quadruple covered.
And, there you go.
There's the foul.
Okay, we're starting to get even. That's on 21 again.
Chris Henderson picks up his second in just an eye blink.
It's like Tion's down here getting a photo op.
Yeah. Cam going to go to the line. It's 16-10, Chi-Town Rebels. 2:22 left in the first quarter. Cam will shoot 2. His first shot is up and good.
There you go, Cam.
16-11.
Cam is always reliable.
Cam's second shot up and also good.
Of course.
16-12. Here come the Rebels.
Got another new face in the game, Sammy Ramsey, number 12. Looks like he adds a little height. 6'5", out of Chicago Perspectives. I believe that's at Magnet School, possibly.
Shot up and good by Chris Henderson. Makes it 18-12 as we dip under the 2-minute mark left in the first quarter. Tion over to Cam. Cam double covered. Throws it underneath to Jackson.
There you go. Off of the Chicago players. That was off number 3, Will Thomas Jr.
Jeremiah Rush re-enters the game. Chris Henderson going to get a break. It's Lions ball. Kendrick Lee coming in for the Lions. Cam is going to get some water. And here we go. Eric into Tion. Over to Kendrick in the corner. Back to Eric. Eric fires up a 3. No! Tracy Ganau with the rebound. His putback is knocked out of his hand. But Kendrick gets the ball, saves the possession for the Lions. Kendrick directing traffic, throws it over to Tracy, back to Kendrick.
I have to get it over to Eric.
Jackson can't hang on to it.
A little too quick for Jackson's hands on that one.
Sammy Ramsey gets the steal. This is Will Thomas Jr., throws it over to Shavonte Samuels.
Oh, boy.
Sammy Ramsey's shot is up and good for the Rebels and make it 20-12. Chi-Town Rebels in the lead. 1 minute and counting. Whistle on the floor.
Uh, 24-second clock. Didn't reset.
Okay. All right.
Okay, number 24 comes out of the game, Jabari Alex. Number 2 comes back in, Jeremiah Rush.
And Will Thomas is in the game also. This is Tion driving to the basket. His shot is up, no good.
There you go, Tion.
Battle for the rebound.
That's a travel.
Keith Berry falls on the ball. Timeout is called quickly by the Rebels to avoid a jump ball or travel or anything else. So 43.8 seconds left in the first quarter. Chi-Town Rebels are up 20-12. Lions with 17 fouls, Rebels with 4 team fouls.
Lions are having a hard time putting points on the board today.
They are. They put up, 30-something last week in the first quarter?
39, I believe.
Yeah.
And I know a third of these points are Cam's free throws. Maybe had a couple putbacks, but not hitting anything from the outside.
Yeah. All right, coming out of the timeout, Will Thomas Jr. Shavonte Samuels, Keith Berry, Jeremiah Rush, and do I recall Sammy Ramsey? Now I've lost track.
No, you got, Sammy Ramsey, Keith Berry. 20,
I don't know. There's a fifth 23? One out there that I missed.
They don't have the numbers on their front of their shirt, and we don't know them as well as we do the Lions.
No, we don't. Sorry, guys. Shavonte Samuels with the ball. It's picked off by Kendrick Lee. Fast break to Tion. Tion shot
nice,
up.
Strong
Good
drive.
And Tion draws the foul. 31 seconds left in the first frame.
Way to draw that foul. You know you're going to get hit. You got to take it up strong.
Tion will go to the line to shoot his and one. 20-14, Chi-Town in the lead.
Okay, getting some guys in the right position on the blocks.
Tion must be a good shooter because we're not trying real hard for a rebound if he misses. And he does miss.
Jinx.
And sorry about that, Tion. Sammy Ramsey gets the rebound, hands it over to Will Thomas Jr. And here come the Rebels. Scrum underneath for the ball. Whistle on the floor.
Looked like he was
2-5. That will be Stonewall Jackson Stone getting called for the 8th team foul of the quarter. And since Chi-Town is in the bonus, they will go to the line to shoot two. This will be Sammy Ramsey doing the honors for Chi-Town.
Yeah, and the way this game is going, it's going to take a lot longer than 2 hours.
Yeah. First shot up, no good.
It's like the last 2 minutes of a football game. If it doesn't last 25 minutes, then nothing's happening.
Right, yeah. All right, Ramsey's going to try his second one here. Shot is up and also no good. Rebounded by Tion. Tion down to Tracy, over to Kendrick. Kendrick's got a defender hot on his heels. Whew, dangerous pass there.
Timeout.
Timeout called by Tyrone Brown with 8.4 seconds left in the quarter. 20-14, Chi-Town in the lead.
Tyrone's going to call a play for the last 8 seconds, but I'm sure he wasn't happy with the sloppiness of the passes just then.
No, the ball was kind of flopping all over the floor there, and the pass to Tracy, was it Kendrick who launched that one a little bit?
I think so, but that wasn't the only one.
Yeah, a little bit rainbowish. All right, so unusual for us so far this preseason in that we're trailing 20-14. Normally we're up big because I think our last two preseason games we've jumped out to huge first quarter leads, and in one of them we held on to win, and the other, of course, last week not so much.
Well, the Chicago team is pretty quick, so they're playing some good defense.
Yep.
It's not just the Lions not having a good game. It's, the Rebels are nothing to sneeze at.
Oh, no, And they have a bench this week. That's something St. Louis
did. Oh, my.
Tion's pass is picked off by Will Thomas Jr., who takes it all the way in for a basket.
Yep.
Makes it 22-14. Eric's half-court shot at the buzzers, no good, and so we've reached the end of the first quarter. Chi-Town Rebels 22, Indiana Lyons 14. 8 team fouls for the Lions and 5 team fouls for the Rebels will get wiped off the scoreboard, and Jim and I will be back in a moment. And welcome back to Bostic Gymnasium, Danville, Indiana, as we are set to begin the second quarter. Chi-Town Rebels up 22-14. Looks like we're doing a referee rotation, maybe, like we did last week, as the refs get some practice during the preseason.
Trying to find a rotation that's uniform?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Uniform in the calls.
So the play that Tyrone called timeout for at the end of the first quarter and drew up did not go well at all.
Not quite.
Eric inbounds Kendrick. Kendrick brings it up the floor.
Okay.
Looking for some help. Throws it out to Eric. Eric launches up a three-pointer. No good.
Just not getting the bounces.
Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Lions. It's Chris Roberts with the ball, guarded by Tion Bigby. Chris out to a teammate. That is Jabari Alex. Did I see that Alex played for, was it Alex who played for Mississippi State?
Yeah, Jabari Alex shows in his bio, his brief bio, that he did play for Mississippi State, and I believe that's the only D1 university I see on their roster.
Oh. I mean, SEC basketball is no joke.
Yeah, except for Morris Thomas, number 50, went to St. Mary's University. I'm not sure if that's St. Mary's, California, or St. Mary's somewhere northern Michigan.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Kendrick with the drive.
Chi-Town
there
scores
you go.
On the other end. Somebody got a finger on it.
Yeah, that was Jackson Stone.
Stonewall Jackson registers his first 2 points. I'm almost positive Isaiah Fleming scored the 2 for Chicago on the other end. And here come the boys in red. 3-point attempt by Jeremiah Rush.
Keep him outside.
Good. Rebounded by Eric.
Way to keep him outside. Yeah, don't want to give up those easy baskets like they did the last game.
No.
It is still preseason, but this is a preview of next week when they take on the Burning River Buckets.
Yes, and the Buckets will eat us alive if we make silly mistakes.
That's true, and you can't call that a foul.
Tion loses the ball. Jeremiah Rush credited with the steal. Whistle on the other end.
They are not giving the Lions any credit on that. Had 2 guys that probably could have been called in a foul on that one.
Scooty Walker enters the game. Tion Bigby is going to get a break. Rebels will inbound from the baseline. And this is Fleming. Rebels passing it around. Fleming with the ball again.
He's going to try to take it in, but they're...
Kicks it out to Alex. Alex launches a three-pointer. It's up, no good. Rebounded by Tracy Gannow.
Somebody grabbed that rebound.
Here comes Eric Messer. He's going to take it coast to coast. Layup is blocked, I believe.
Okay.
It looked to me like Keith Berry got a hand on that one.
Eric Messer going to take it out of bounds. Let's see if we can have a little more productive out-of-bounds play than we did last time. There he goes.
Shot is up. Shot is good.
Eric Messer with his first 3 of the game.
24-19, Rebels in the lead. 9:40 and counting in the second quarter. Kendrick Lee being a pest. He picks the ball off. He's going to take it all the way. Shot is blocked by Chris Roberts. Reeled in by Scooty Walker. Lions passing it around. This is Kendrick with the ball. Throws it to Tracy. Tracy with a long shot up. No good.
Tracy. That
Rebounded
was a brick.
by, that is Sammy Ramsey for the Chi-Town Rebels. And all of that for naught. Oh, goodness.
Oh, they're...
Somehow that's not a
Well,
foul?
I guess Jackson had some cushion on the way down.
Oh, wow. Jackson Stone with the open field tackle on the other end of the floor against Chris Henderson.
Chris Henderson got underneath a concrete truck just then.
Yeah.
Got run over. I see the skid marks. And he doesn't have a whole lot of meat on his bones.
No,
so
he
Jackson
doesn't.
Stone, I'm sure that...
that could not have felt good.
Yeah. If he doesn't have internal bleeding, I'd be surprised.
Yeah. Cam re-enters the game, giving Jackson Stone a break. Shot is up and good by Jabari Alex, and make it 26-19, Rebels in the lead. This is going to be a tough game. Kendrick. He's guarded by Ramsey. Throws it into Cam. Cam out to Tracy. Tracy from the free throw line.
There you go,
and
Tracy.
Good. 2 points for Tracy Ganau.
Tracy's trying to find his range. He hasn't scored much in the last couple games.
No. That was an errant horn. I'm not sure what caused that to go off, but gameplay does not stop.
We're still getting used to the scoreboard. There you go, Tracy.
Chris Roberts' shot won't go. Tracy Ganau gets the rebound. Scooty Walker brings it across the timeline over to Kendrick.
Yeah. Get something set up, guys. Let's see some picks.
Kendrick over to Scooty. Scooty out to Eric. Eric at the top of the key. Will Thomas knocks the ball down, steals it, throws it down the court to a teammate. Chris Roberts with the layup, up and good.
Boy, the refs are letting the Rebels play pretty tight defense. There's a little bit of smacking going on, and they're not calling it on the Rebels.
This is Cam with the ball. There's a whistle.
That's a two-shot foul on number 3.
Will Thomas Jr. called for the foul. And with 7:25 left in the second quarter, it appears we are going to our first media timeout. Chi-Town Rebels up by a touchdown, 28-21 over the Indiana Lions. And Jim and I will be back in a moment. We're back in the Lions' den. 7:25 left in the second quarter. Chi-Town Rebels up 28-21. And if memory serves, Mr. Campbell will be going to line to shoot 2.
You are correct, sir.
Your Indiana Lions have Tracy Ganau, the aforementioned Mr. Campbell, Eric Messer, Kendrick Lee, and I believe that is Scooty Walker's head over there that I see. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
And Coach Brown is talking to the other 4 while Cam shoots his free throws. Cam's first shot up and yeah, good.
Got a favorable roll. Yeah.
Yep.
And Cam talking up number 3, Will Thomas Jr., giving him some pointers.
That's right.
Say, this is what happened when you foul me.
And second shot up, no good. A little bit too much on it. Rebounded by Sammy Ramsey. He hands off to Thomas, and Thomas brings it across the timeline. Rebels passing it around.
There
Shot
you go.
clock just went out. Scoreboard just went out.
Oh!
Turnover on the court. Scooty Walker with the ball.
That was a bit of a...
And we've got all sorts of chaos. Scooty's shot won't go. Tracy got the rebound, put up a shot, won't go.
Gonna need an official's timeout here to get the electricity back on.
Yep, and our scoreboard is out.
Somebody blew a breaker.
Yep. This, my goodness, this scoreboard's given us fits in 3 of the last 5 games that we've played here. So Jim and I are going to take a break while they get this all worked out, and we'll be back. And we're back. Scoreboard's back on. 7:13 left in the second quarter. Chi-Town Rebels up 28-22. Chris Roberts for the Rebels was called for a foul right before we went to break. And
I think we're going to see Tracy Ganau at the foul line.
All right.
Shooting 2.
There's just constant confusion out on the court.
You know, once again, would it be an ABA game without a 20-minute conference about something that really doesn't matter?
Right. after the scoreboard goes out for the 19th time. Can they put like a bigger breaker in their gym or what? You're good with
they
that
could.
electricity stuff.
Yeah, they could. I think they probably, like many old buildings, they probably loaded up the breaker that it's on with other stuff. Probably got a microwave and something down in the gym on the same circuit.
Probably. Tracy's first shot up, no good, in and out. It's frustrating. I mean, it
is frustrating when you get some momentum.
Here
it is.
And we've got, as Jim said earlier, we've got side baskets that are down and won't go up apparently. So it's obstructing our view. It's obstructing the view of my daughter Natalie, who's trying to shoot this game for y'all to watch. And
so it may not be the best video at the west end of the gym.
Yeah.
And there you go. Call that foul. That was.
So while I was yakking, Tracy hit a second free throw. Rebels went down the other end, took a shot. Tracy got the rebound, and I believe Tracy just drew a foul.
Oh, yeah, there was a ball game going on, isn't there?
Yeah. Now we've got a timeout on the floor. You know what? Since we're talking about this gym and all the troubles it's giving us today, now is a good time to bring up the fact that we have moved now a total of 5 games from Bostic Gymnasium to George Washington High School in Indianapolis because we had such a good experience there last week and everything ran smoothly and it was nice there. So we're going to go back.
It was a real nice facility. Give props to the people who work there and take care of it and everything from the janitorial staff to the AD. They were accommodating and nice big wide open facility with plenty of room for the entryway.
Yes.
And the gym has a little more space on the sides and it's the right color.
Exactly, it's purple.
Yeah,
because the Continentals of George Washington High School are purple and white, so we felt right at home there. I liked the wider sideline so that the guys have some room before they hit the bleachers.
Yeah, and you don't have to sit in somebody's lap in the first row to do an out-of-bounds play.
That's true.
Or worry about ending up in somebody's lap if you go for a ball that's a little close to the sideline.
And best of all, their scoreboard works.
Scoreboard worked.
And the baskets that weren't being used in the games, they went up into the rafters. So, wow.
And we now have a 6th official in the gymnasium.
Okay. Let's
training day.
Yeah, it's a little young-looking, slim lady out there. Let's see how she does. All right. So 5 games coming to you in George Washington High School. It's nice to feel loved there and wanted, so we look forward to that. Meanwhile, back to Bostic Gymnasium. Kendrick Lee throws it in to Scooty Walker.
Got the same lineup that we had going out of the timeout.
Cam and Eric exchange the ball back and forth like a hot potato.
Ooh.
Cam's pass, no good. Picked off by Will Thomas.
There you go,
Jr.
Scooty.
Scooty returns the favor.
That should be a 3D light. Yes.
3D light is on. Scooty Walker up for 2, add 1 for the 3D light that came on because the pass he intercepted originated in the Rebels' backcourt. Shot by the Rebels up and good. That's Sammy Ramsey registering 2.
Okay, and the Rebels are going to stick with their full court press.
They have the guys to do it.
And they've got a man-to-man going on. So if the Lions can pull out a little motion and find somebody.
Cam's shot up, no good.
Oh.
Kendrick underneath for the rebound.
Foul on 23. That should have been a foul on 23.
Instead, they say the ball goes off of Kendrick's foot. No.
Yeah.
They said the Rebels touched it last.
Ball out of bounds on 23. But, yeah, that was a slap heard around the gym.
All right. Lazarick Cheatham's re-enters the game. Tracy Ganal going to get some Gatorade. And Lions inbound the ball. Here we go.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
Scooty says, get over there. I want you over there, gosh darn it.
But nobody moved.
No. Cam with the ball now. Cam backs his way toward the hoop, puts up a shot.
There we go.
I believe he drew a foul.
Drawing those fouls. Yep.
All right.
And that was on the young fella.
Chris Roberts?
No, Sammy Ramsey, I believe.
Okay, maybe that was 1 and 2 fingers. This young lady's so slender that her fingers are so slender, and I can't see them.
Everything's a 1.
She's a very pretty young lady. I don't want her mom to be watching this and think I'm disparaging her daughter.
There you go. But enough about the officials.
That's right.
Back to the
Cam's
game.
first shot up and good. We'll make it 30-27, so Cam can pull us within 2 here with 5:36 remaining in the second quarter.
You know, you really have to be a sadist to want to be an official nowadays.
No kidding. His shot won't go. Sammy Ramsey with the rebound, throws it over to Will Thomas Jr., and here come the Rebels. And you're not kidding, Jim, because you get schmucks like us on a microphone talking bad about him, and then the fans are never happy. And
yeah, can't do much for your self-esteem.
No, And no matter what you call, you got one or the other team yelling at you.
Sammy Ramsey loses the handle, tried to tie his shoes, and Scooty Walker says, I'm going to take it down the court.
Yep. Oh. Eric's three-pointer won't go. Rebounded by Jabari Alex.
Just cannot find the bottom of the net.
Now, when Eric heats up, he's lethal. He's just got to get into his groove.
You know, that was, if Kendrick would have let him try to take that outside, make him take that outside shot. They get those little runners, little floating shots, and they're making them.
Shavonte Sanders scores 2 for the Rebels. That is Kendrick Lee for a three-pointer.
Pulls within 2, 30-32.
There we go. 4.5 minutes left in the first half. This is Samuels again. His shot won't go this time. Rebounded by Ramsey. Ramsey's shot won't go.
Back to Lazarick with the rebound. Scooty Walker going to...
now, doggone it.
Yeah.
All right, this Will Thomas Jr., he's starting to annoy me with all his steals.
Okay, it looks like they're letting him play now.
All right, well, that's good.
Because that was a big swipe down at this end again.
As we approach the 4-minute mark in the first half, as Kendrick saves the ball, it is 34-30. Kendrick puts up a long shot, and he hits it. That is another 3 for Kendrick Lee.
Pulls him within 1.
34-33 now. Lions just within 1.
Yeah, keep them on the outside. Keep those Rebels on the outside. You don't see them taking a whole lot of outside shots? Okay.
Well, as you say that, Jeremiah Rush buries it.
You know, that's going to happen.
Builds the lead back up to 4 for the Chi-Town Rebels.
But that is going to be a lower percentage shot than a layup any day.
Whistle on the floor. All right, 3:29 left in the second quarter. We're going to our media timeout. Looks like the Lions were called for their first, miraculously, team foul of the quarter against Chi-Town's 4, so we're going the other direction now in the second quarter. 37-33, Rebels in the lead. Jim and I will be back after this message from our sponsors. Welcome back to Bostic Gymnasium, Danville, Indiana. As we come out of the media timeout. To refresh your memory, it's 37-33. Chi-Town Rebels in the lead. Rebels with 4 team fouls. Lions just picked up their first. We're not sure who it was against because these referees are not very demonstrative with their calls, and so it's often very difficult to see what the call was and who it was against.
Nope, we just got Chicago Rebels ball. However, we have no idea what they did to receive the ball.
Yeah,
and we're going to stop the clock again.
JK, we're going to have another conference
Psych.
because we couldn't get stuff worked out during the timeout.
Phil Bessick back into the game. Jordan Heidelberg back into the game.
Yep.
So hopefully these guys can pull back close or even take the lead before halftime.
That would be nice.
Start off fresh for the second half. I'm sure there's a lot of disappointed Lions down there on the bench that are wondering what's happening.
Yeah. All right, we appear to be starting again for realsies this time.
No take-backsies.
That's right. This is Jeremiah Rush.
Okay. Oh, got to get in rebounding position, guys.
Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by the Rebels. Ball's knocked loose for a second, but the Rebels hang on to it. Now,
get on the ball.
Rush's throw. Good Lord.
Holy cow. Okay. Rebels are going to slow it down a little bit.
Jordan knocks the ball away. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Shot is up,
All
no
right.
good. And finally, Cam gets a hang. Another ball. Who passed out the Crisco to the Lions players before this game?
Jordan is just not.
He's not found his groove yet this preseason either. Chris Henderson gathers up the rebound for the Rebels.
Phil Bessick doing a lot better job getting on the boards this year. Just didn't quite get that one, but he's getting in there and getting good position.
Jabari Alex with the ball. Passes it to somebody. I can't see his number.
That's at number 11 there.
And Alex puts up a three-pointer. Okay. It's up and good. Make it 40-33. So we got within one, but now we're down by 7 again.
Yeah, Cam's going to do some moves down one-on-one. Nice move.
Finger roll is up and good. 40-35.
Cam has patented that move, and it works. It's worked a lot over the years.
Yes, it has. Minute 47 and counting in the first half. Lions down by 5. Shot is up. Shot is no good. That was Jabari Alex. Whistle on the floor. Wouldn't surprise me if it's against Cam. It is indeed.
Call it a shooting foul, so he gets 2 shots.
Yep. Alex will go to the line to shoot 2. Cam not protesting very much, so I think he probably knows what he did. Alex's first shot is up and good.
But it does look like the fouls in the second half have or the second quarter have evened out a little bit.
Yeah, it was 4-0 Rebels until the last 2 were called against us. Somebody called a timeout. I didn't catch which team did. But we'll stay here. Minute 39 left in the second quarter. 41-35 Chi-Town. It's kind of been a choppy start for the Indiana Lions.
It has been. The shooting percentage is a lot lower. Well, a little more defense getting played today.
Yep.
So hopefully we can get something going in the second half to be able to carry into the regular season next week.
That would be nice.
Got to get a little momentum going. Got to get some confidence in some guys' shots and get some rebounds. Okay, we've got a head official that's teaching some newer officials how to make that call a little more demonstratively.
That's right. Jim takes my big word and makes it even bigger. Looks like we have Jordan, Phil, Cam, Eric, and Kendrick out on the floor.
Can you emphatically make something demonstrative?
Oh, ostensibly. Yeah, I know big words too, Jim. So, buh.
All right.
Jabari Alex going to the line to shoot his second one. It's up and good. We'll make it 42-35. And sure, why not another whistle?
We've got a sub in after the.
Okay, nope.
Yeah, that's not the time for a sub in.
JK.
In between free throws, but not when the Lions have some momentum. There you go, Phil.
There's Phil to the hoop.
Oh.
Shot won't go.
Yeah, that's a foul on 21.
All right. Chris Henderson called for the foul.
Yeah. Phil should be going to line for 2.
Minute 31 left in the quarter. 42-35 41-35. And come on, let's go. Let's go, go, go.
Yeah, one of the officials explaining to the Rebels bench what is going on, and that's going to hold up the game even longer.
Oh, dear God. This game, that's part of why it's so choppy. This game has no flow to it.
No, it does not.
This is why people come to watch the ABA, at least why I come to watch the ABA. It's fast-paced. Go, go, go. There's lots of scoring. There's lots of action. And this is start, stop, start, stop,
Oh, Phil.
stop. As Phil's first shot is up, no good.
Get your balance, take a breath, Phil. There you go.
Second shot, up and good.
Much better for him.
42-36. Chi-Town Rebels in the lead. As Will Thomas Jr. brings it up the floor.
And we're going back to a man-to-man zone on the Lions. There we go. Okay.
Pass is knocked free, reeled in by Eric Messer. Eric feeds Jordan. Jordan to the hoop. It gets blocked. I think that was Isaiah Fleming who just went flying by.
I believe you're correct. And another drawback to this gym is we can't see every nook and cranny on the floor.
Eric into Jordan. Jordan out to Kendrick.
And that was a grab.
Kendrick to the hoop.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that was a grab. Kendrick had his arm grab.
Fleming with the rebound. Henderson with the basket on the other end. We dip under a minute. It's 44-36, Rebels in the lead.
All right, guys. Yeah, Cam's going to.
Cam to Eric. Eric underneath. Oh. Up and good.
Say, Eric better make that. He didn't make it easy. All right, guys, 30 seconds left. Let's see what you got.
Yeah, 44-38.
Find your man.
Thomas, well, what do we got? Are they going to call Thomas for a travel?
And, of course, we get no.
Oh, Eric's all by himself. Well, was.
There you go, Eric.
Nice shot, up and in.
Yeah, we did not. We still don't get any call from the ref.
Oh, Phil.
Oh, good shot, Phil. Oh.
Doing his best, and then our defense, I don't know what, we started transitioning. Like
that was one of those, the running back made it through the line, and then he just shot out of there.
There was nobody left. Chris Roberts, about the easiest basket he'll ever shoot. 5.9 seconds left in the half. Timeout called. 46-40, Chi-Town Rebels in the lead. And
we'll see if Coach Tyrone Brown can get a nice out-of-bounds play to put some points on the board in the last 6 seconds.
Yeah, hopefully this one will work a little or be a little better executed than the one was at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, don't underestimate the Rebels' quickness. They've got some quick hands.
They do.
You know, the hands have slapped a few Lions' arms and not gotten called, but you know, they've also gotten some steals.
I think we've played the Rebels 5 times before in the regular season, and it seems like they're on our preseason schedule every year. So I've seen a lot of the Rebels over the years, and this, I got to say, has been their strongest lineup that I've seen them put on the floor.
This is a very good team.
Yes. They might make some noise up in their division, and I forget what color their division is. They're in the central region with us, but they're in a different division. It's the one that encompasses all the Chicago teams and I think maybe a Wisconsin team, but I don't remember what color that division is. We're in the red division. But I believe we play the Rebels during the regular season once in our gym and once in their gym.
Okay. So this is
we're going to see
getting
them
to be
again.
a rivalry.
Yes, it is. I always like the Rebels. They're you can count on them being here and playing good basketball. And let's see what the Lions can do in the final 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Here comes Cam all the way to the hoop, up
Yep.
and good.
Cam says, I'll take that, get some cheap points.
He nails it with about 0.2 of a second left on the clock. The rest of it expires, and we go to halftime. 46-42, Chi-Town Rebels in the lead. 5 team fouls for Chi-Town, 2 team fouls for the Lions. Will come off the clock, and Jim and I will be back after halftime. Enjoy some musical entertainment. We'll see you in a bit.
You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
Straight outta Compton, crazy motherfucker named Ice Cube. From the gang called Fellas with Attitudes. When I'm called off, I got a sawed off. Squeeze the trigger and bodies are hauled off. You too, boy, if you mess with me, the police are gonna have to come and get me off your ass. That's how I'm going out for the punk motherfucker that's showing out. People start to mumble, they wanna rumble, mix them and cook them in a pot like gumbo. Going off on a motherfucker like that with a gat that's pointed at your ass. So give it up smooth. Ain't no telling when I'm down for a jack move. There's a murder rap to keep you dancing with a crime record like Charles Manson. AK-47 is the tool. Don't make me act like a crazy little fool. Me and you can go toe to toe, no maybe. I'm knocking fellas out the box daily, weekly, monthly, yearly. I tell them dumb motherfuckers see clearly that I'm down with the capital CPT. Boy, you can't fuck with me. So when I'm in your neighborhood, you better duck, cause Ice Cube is crazy as I leave. Believe I'm stomping, but when I come back, boy, I'm coming straight out of Compton.
Is this a practical joke? Huh? You know I don't play that.
Welcome back to Bostic Gymnasium in Danville, Indiana, as we come out of halftime. And we're straight out of Danville. Chi-Town Rebels, 46. Indiana Lyons, 42. Team fouls, of course, are wiped off the scoreboard. And Jim, what are if I can make my mouth work, what are some of your observations from the first half?
Observations. Looks like the Lions are kind of switching between a man and his own defense. I think that may be deliberate to see which one they're playing in better. It kind of depends on the lineup at the time. I know, they came back quite a bit. I know they don't want this one to get away from them like the last game did.
No.
And the Chicago Rebels are a formidable foe.
They are indeed.
Yes, they are. They're very quick. They get where they need to get. They're trying to look for the drive. They're doing a lot of things that we're hoping the Lions can do.
They have the speed to make us pay for our mistakes.
Yes.
Inaccurate passes, if we're not leading the guys enough, that sort of thing. So, and they are regularly making us pay. So hopefully we'll have the reverse of last week, where we got out to a big lead and wheels came off the wagon in the second half. We're down by 4 this time at halftime. And let's hope we can turn it around and catch fire in the final 2 frames.
Yeah, this is not a position that the Lions are used to, being down at halftime. So let's see what kind of gumption we got going into the second half.
Pugh, Jordan, Lazaric, Phil, and Cam on the floor for the Indiana Lions as the Rebels inbound and pass it around. This is Isaiah Fleming. He throws it over to Chris Henderson. And they're just passing around now. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. 3-pointer up. No good.
There we go.
That was Jeremiah Rush.
And Lazaric Cheatham's with another rebound. He's been masterful at rebounding in the last few games.
He has indeed. He's got double-doubles in both preseason games. Points and rebounds. He got blocked on that one.
No foul.
And Rebels pass it around.
Going to take another three.
Three is
There
up
it goes.
and good. Jeremiah Rush is true on that one. And here comes Jordan Heidelberg. I believe Cam also had double-doubles in both preseason games. Pugh fires
Mike
up
Pugh.
a long-distance shot but can't make it. And shot no good. Rebounded by Lazarek.
Another rebound. Lazarek's getting in a good position. They need to keep him in there for, and that's a foul on, I believe it was probably 24.
I'm not sure.
It's the guy behind the hoop that's down. It was 24.
24. Jabari Alex called for the foul while Lazarek was shooting. So Lazarek will go to the line to shoot two. 10:40 left in the third quarter. 49-42.
And if I remember from the last game, Lazarek's got a sweet free throw follow through.
He does. You liked how he uses his knees.
Yes.
As he,
Not
continues
enough on
through
that one.
Well,
Yeah, I'm going to have to
well, he
look.
He bends his knees and uses his legs. He doesn't use his knees. Second shot
There
up
he goes.
and good. 49-43. Rebels' lead is cut to 6 as the boys in red bring it up the floor.
Phil playing some tight defense, making a move around.
Jordan being a little pesty there on Jeremiah Rush. Whistle on the floor. And it's Lions ball.
Oh, I'm not sure exactly what the call was on that.
Yeah, that occurred in our blind spot there. Cam puts up a three. Yeah, no,
Get in there,
go.
Phil. Oh,
Rebounded by the Rebels. Rebels bring it up on the fast break. And shot by Roberts, up no good. Rebounded by Fleming. And that should be a travel, I would think, unless he got knocked down. Daggone it.
calling that on Mike Pugh.
Mike Pugh called for the foul. They called it on the floor. So the Rebels will throw it from the far sideline, and here we go.
Okay, Rebels wanting a little movement from their offense. Not getting much of it. Lions still on the 3-2 defense. They're going to put a little pressure on number 2 if he's got the ball outside.
Three-pointer up and good by Jabari Alex.
Yeah, they're coming out firing from the three-point line after halftime.
52-43. Rebels up by 9. The Lions pass. It's Cam going to take it to the hoop. He's got that all day. Layup up and good. 52-45. 9:23 and counting left. Oh, goodness
That
sakes.
should have been, well,
Monstrous
he didn't get his
collision.
feet set, but that was a lowered shoulder that could have been called the other way.
Yeah, that was Chris Roberts for the Rebels and Mike Pugh for the Lions, and I got to think it was called against Pugh. I don't believe he got his feet set either.
That was called against Pugh.
So Chris Roberts will go to the line. No.
Oh, they're going to call it
on the floor.
On the floor.
Okay. Well, Roberts doesn't like that. So Rebels get a fresh shot clock, and we're off again.
Number 27, Vincent Harris.
Roberts again.
There you go. Mike Pugh sets his feet and gets the charge.
This time,
That's
Pugh
what
got
I'm
his feet
talking
set.
about. Nice.
Another collision, but this time it works out in the Lions' favor. Mike might be seeing stars, but hey, way to take 2 for the team there, Pugh.
Yep. Got to put his hair back up, and he's all good. Knocked a couple screws loose on that one.
That's right.
And
Lazarek
Lazarek
underneath.
There you go, guys.
Good. All right.
Yeah, now we're putting something together.
There we go. Rebels bring it up the floor. Nice
Mike
pop.
Pugh.
Steal by Pugh.
Oh.
Over to Jordan.
Phil had to duck and almost ran right into the
Jordan
ball.
Heidelberg.
There we go.
Dials up a long distance call and connects.
Now they're heating up.
52-50 now. Rebels lead down to 2. 8:27 and counting left in the third quarter. Now we're showing some life.
Yeah, keep him out of the zone, or keep him out of the keep him out of the post. There you go.
Kick out, 2-point
Get
shot
out of
up,
there.
in and out, no good. Rebounded by Lazarick, hands it off to Cam. Cam all the way down the floor to Jordan. Jordan underneath the Phil up and good.
There you
we have
go,
a tie
guys.
ball game as we hit the 8-minute mark in the third
They're
quarter.
keeping their eyes open.
And
Mike with another steal.
With a steal. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Vincent Harris.
Mike with another steal. Got a substitution
And
for
this
the Rebels.
Should be a media timeout. There we go. Media timeout. First media timeout of the third quarter. And the Indiana Lions looking a lot better coming out of the halftime locker room. 52-52, and Jim and I will be back in a moment. Welcome back to Bostic Gymnasium in Danville, Indiana. As we come out of the media timeout, it's 52-52. Looks like Daisuke Nakayama is making his first appearance for the Rebels. And
the Lions are going to stick with the same lineup.
Yep.
He may be a better ball handler.
Pugh inbounds to Jordan. Jordan brings it up the floor. Throws it over to Cam. Cam over to Lazarick. Lazarick's
all day long.
Good.
Cam and Lazarick have been practicing a lot
have.
together in warm-ups, and I think they're on the same page.
I suspect they may be sharing some gym time outside of practice also because, yes, they have built an instant chemistry.
There you go. Another
Pugh
steal. Another
steals
steal by Mike Pugh.
Pugh racking up the score column. Shot by Cam up, no good. Rebounded by Chris Roberts.
We're running and gunning now.
Oh, Daisuke with the ball. Oh, Cam blocks him.
Cam was not going to have any of that.
However,
waiting for the Lions to get back for a rebound, and there was no one to be seen.
Jabari Alex reels in the rebound, and the putback is up and good. Gives Chi-Town a, is it 54-54?
I don't believe the score has changed yet.
I don't know.
They just got that cheapie down at this end.
It's 50-something to 50-something.
We'll check with the official score.
Yeah. Scoreboard shows 54-54. I'm not convinced that is correct. But I could have dozed off there at some point, so who knows?
Yeah, of course, the Lions did rattle off, about 170 points there in a row?
At least.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Well, it's staying 54-54. I could have very well lost track of the score there for a moment. It's Cam with the ball. Cam shoots.
Not going to get the end. Oh, Cam doesn't even get the.
His tip-in won't go in either. So here come the
That was
Rebels.
kind of rare.
Lazarick gets a hand on it, knocks it out of bounds.
Lazarick with some good trap up by half court.
And here come the Rebels.
That's a travel.
And that's a travel called against
bite.
Daisuke Nakayama for the Chi-Town Rebels. So the ball goes over to the Lions. Still 54-54. 6:30 and counting left in the third quarter.
Cam sets a good pick there. Almost knocks Daisuke out.
Jordan's three-pointer won't go. That's Lazarick under there fighting for the rebound.
That did not touch Lazarick, but they're going to give it to the Rebels anyway.
All right.
Yeah, we're having a bit of a... That was pretty close to an over and back.
Oh, Pugh with yet another steal.
And number 11 with the foul. And it's Chris Roberts.
Pugh and Roberts have been battling it out in this quarter. They're both going to go home with some bruises.
And Cam's going to, Cam faked me out.
Cam over to Pugh. Pugh puts up a long 2, buries it.
Mike Pugh.
My goodness, that was a pretty shot by Michael Pugh.
Mike getting his form back from a few years ago.
He is. Lazarick gives one of the Rebels a bump, but nothing's called. 56-54, Lions have taken the lead off of Pugh's beautiful shot.
Yeah. And the Lions are going to stick.
The Rebels.
Okay. Got around Mike.
Shot is good. Chris Roberts with the 2-pointer.
Yeah, if the Lions can keep them out of the post, make them take those longer shots.
Phil Bessick buries it from long ways away.
Okay.
59-56. Here comes Roberts. No. Pugh fights for the rebound.
It's going to be a foul on 27, Vincent Harris. Over the back.
Vincent Harris is actually the owner of the Chi-Town Rebels, as Chi-Town provided us with a super nice roster. Thank you so much, Chi-Town Rebels. We certainly appreciate that. Helps Jim not screw up so much.
Yeah, give him some props. But you guys,
Will Thomas Jr. with his 14 or 1500th steal of the game. Brings it down the court for a 2-point layup. And Chi-Town is within 1. Underneath to Lazarick. And what do we got? Shot's not going to count.
Looks like we got a foul on 21.
That is Chris Henderson picking up the foul.
That was on the floor, so they're going to have the ball out of bounds on the side.
Phil will inbound from right in front of the Lions bench as Eric Messer comes in to give Mike Pugh a well-deserved break after a fantastic shift.
And I'm sure we'll see Mike a little bit later in the game.
Oh, absolutely.
Get him a little break, towel off some sweat.
He got in some foul trouble last week, and I don't think he is in foul trouble this week as Lazarick's shot won't go. Rebounded by the Rebels. They'll bring it back the other way.
Cam and Lazarick have that little inside.
Three-pointer by Alex. Up no good.
Cam gets a long rebound.
Down to Jordan. Jordan's going to take it all the way. Score and pick up the foul.
And one. Jordan Heidelberg.
Nice play by Flash on that one.
Way to keep your composure because he flew halfway across the court on that foul. Yeah.
Jordan will go to the line to shoot an and one. That is Chi-Town's 7th team foul against 2 for the Lions. So Chi-Town's probably got the same complaints this week that we had last week. Jordan's shot is up and true, so it's 62-58. And now we are playing some really pesky defense.
Yes, stay on him. Stay on him, come back. Yeah. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be set up this way, but your front 2 guys don't normally.
Alex's shot up, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. They are going to say it went off of Chris Roberts.
Yeah, your front 2, I was going to say your front 2 guys in a 2-3 zone don't normally play in front of the ball on the opposite side of the ball from the basket. And Maisha Richmond on the PA.
I can't hear what she's saying.
Telling the officials it's they're in the bonus because they've got 8 fouls.
Oh, okay. All right, that was their 8th foul. I
think she wanted to.
She was saying.
She just wanted to make sure they knew it was the bonus. Bonus.
Oh, man, I got to love my
bonus.
3:44 left in the third quarter as we head to our second media timeout of the frame. Indiana Lions playing much better basketball so far. 62-58 lead over the Rebels. And Jim and I are going to go hit the little Lions room and be back in a second. right, welcome back to Bostic Gymnasium, Danville, Indiana, as we come out of the second media timeout of the third quarter. 3:44 left on the clock. Indiana Lyons up 62-58. Chi-Town Rebels racking up the fouls in this frame. 8 for the Rebels, only 2 for the Lions. And this is just foreign to me, Jim. As a big hockey fan, I've watched I don't know how many hockey games, usually in the NHL, sometimes in the NCAA. But unless it's just something crazy going on, like, you know, some guy is just playing dirty as can be, the penalties in a hockey game are almost always even or within 1 or 2.
Normally they are.
And
Jordan makes his first free throw.
It's almost as if when one team gets a penalty, you can almost guarantee the next penalty is going to be against the other team.
Yeah, and usually, sometimes it's that way. There's the Lions may have been a little more aggressive, may have been reaching a little bit more. It looks like they're moving better. There's Lazarick with the steal, yes.
Down to Jordan, down to Lazarick. Jordan with the assist, Lazarick with the bucket, 66-58. And this is the lineup that I really like. They played so well together in against St. Louis.
That was a cheap foul on number 3, Jordan Heidelberg. But back to the thought about the foul situation. Usually the officials will try to even it out. If they're calling way too many fouls on both teams, they'll loosen it up a little bit during the game and let them play, even it out, as long as we don't have blood all over the place.
Right. Yeah.
But in this case, it just went from one extreme to the other.
Yeah. I can't remember. I can't imagine Rebels fans are real pleased with this officiating either.
No, I can't believe so. That was a good kick out there.
Long distance shot up and good for 3. As soon as he turns around, I'll tell you who that was.
That was number 11, I believe.
Chris Roberts, possibly?
We'll give it to him.
Yeah. No, it was not Chris Roberts. It's was that Will Thomas Jr.?
Number 3, it is. You are correct.
That little guy. Gosh
there
darn
you go.
Oh, speaking of little guys, Jordan Heidelberg nailed a 3.
We know that number 3, Jordan Heidelberg with the 3.
Great shot by Jordan.
Now, guys, you know he's going to drive on you.
Is that Shavonte Samuels?
23.
Oh, no.
It was. Yeah, he's right here.
Yeah, he's going to inbound. I thought that's who got called for the foul, but maybe it was Jordan. It must have been Jordan because Rebels have the ball.
I think so. He was reaching in.
Three-pointer up and
another
good.
Three-pointer. That's Shavonte Sam.
Was it
23?
Yeah, Shavonte Samuels, yes.
There you go, Phil. All right, another one by Jordan. How about Eric Messer? Please stand up.
Daggone
it.
There's bodies go flying.
They're going to call a foul on Tracy Ganau. He grabbed a forearm on that rebound.
Who's 21? Oh, that's right. Tracy's wearing 21 today.
Tracy's wearing 21.
Right as it came out of my mouth, I realized how stupid that was.
Tracy's going from 40 to 14 to 21. I think he's just
He's
number.
He's going to be pi next week and then 3 square.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice steal by Phil.
Caused by Eric. Reeled in by Phil. Jordan to the hoop.
Jordan Heidelberg.
Beautiful layup.
That was beautiful from the steal all the way to the layup.
We go under the 2-minute mark. They're going to have to hurry to get it across midcourt.
Nice little stop and go by Jordan on the other end. There's some tough defense.
Coach Brown thought they went over and back, but referee did not agree as Isaiah Fleming scores 2 for the Chi-Town Rebels.
And the Lions don't seem to have a problem with the full court defense that the Rebels are bringing at them.
No.
They're breaking that very easily.
Underneath
Eric. Nice little back door.
Good.
Nice back door. Cam saw that coming.
Excellent.
Eric Messer.
I think that's going to be against Eric.
Yeah.
It is.
What are you going to do? I think this is where they try to even the fouls out.
Yeah, that'll be our 5th team foul.
Yeah.
To 8 for Chi-Town.
I think if Eric actually hit him on that maneuver, he probably would have tackled him.
Kendrick Lee comes into the game to give Cam a chance to catch his breath.
Oh, and
we got
Phil
5
Bessick
Lions
trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, as Shavonte Samuels goes blowing past and scores 2. 73-67, Lions in the lead as we approach the 1-minute mark in the 3rd quarter. Eric launches up a 3-pointer, will not go.
Oh.
Gosh darn it.
Tracy just can't get the rebound. Get on the right side for the rebound.
Isaiah Fleming instead.
There you
next
go.
one, there's Eric with the steal.
Masser. Jordan, turn right around and go back the way you came.
Shot is up, no good. Foul called. Isaiah Fleming raises his hand as the guilty party.
22, she does that too quick. I don't know how the scorers catch that.
I don't either. I don't think.
It was a 22. It might have been 23. Yeah.
I got nothing on who the foul was against. I don't think it was against Isaiah Fleming.
It's on Shavonte Samuels.
Okay.
Number 23.
Jordan's first shot is up and good as Scooty Walker enters the game. Phil Bessick gonna get some water.
Yeah. Now the official scorer down there might be able to hear what the official is calling, but
that's true.
We can't see that.
No.
It's kind of like kids when they say their name, they say it so quick you have no idea what they said.
That's right.
It's the same thing they're doing with the numbers.
And that is over and back. That'll trigger the 3D
yes.
light.
Yep. Picked up his left foot. His right foot was still in the back court, which is an over and back. Oh.
Just kidding on that inbound. Okay, here we go. For realsies now we're playing.
Okay.
Jordan with the ball. 3D light is on for the Indiana Lions.
Jordan a little shake and bake. Who's going to take the 3?
Jordan won't go.
There, Tracy
gets the rebound.
got in for a rebound.
Putback is up. No
and
good. Whistle on the floor.
Now they're getting some calls down low.
That is Will Thomas
23.
Jr. Oh, God.
There's a man that knows. That's on 23. That's Shavonte Samuels again.
Okay.
Yes. There's a man that knows how to show his fingers.
Yeah. Yeah, Will Thomas isn't even on the floor. Sorry, Will.
My fault.
All right. Shavonte Samuels called for the foul. Tracy Ganal will go to the line. He will shoot 3 free throws because the 3D light was on as a result of that over and back turnover in the back court. Tracy's first shot up and good.
Now they're starting to feel a little bit better.
Donnell Jones enters the game. Jordan Heidelberg is going to get a drink. Tracy's second shot up and good. Tracy gets 3. Let's remember that.
Yeah.
Everyone.
3D light is still on, but it'll go off after this next free throw.
Yep.
See if Tracy can get the turkey and get that third one in a row.
Come on, Tracy. Got it.
Nice.
Tracy hits all 3. 78-67, Indiana Lions in the lead. And that's another 3D play. I did not see why.
I believe number 12 had his foot on the line when he passed it in. That's the only thing I can think of. And Donnell Jones.
Donnell underneath for 2. Add 1 for the 3D light. And that goes as 3 points in Donnell's score sheet.
And they're trapping. They're not taking prisoners now.
Tracy gets it. 3D light. 3D light
and that's
should
an
be
over
on.
and back. No, it's going to be a 3D light on. Yeah, they need to clear this up. Conference.
But the pass originated in the backcourt when Tracy picked it off.
But then, if it was the 3D light, it would have gone off. Okay. But when it went off, actually, yes, it should be Lions ball because it went off one of the Rebels players.
It did.
And Kendrick picked it up in the back court. He did not start in the front court and go to the back court, which would have been an over and back.
I'm going to have to look at the film
that
again.
Was a weird play.
I still think the 3D light should be on.
But
Kendrick goes to the hoop.
Smooth little move.
He is fouled. There she is. Let me see if I can pick up her fingers this time.
1-2.
1-2. That will be Sammy Ramsey. Assuming Sammy Ramsey's on the floor. Yes, he is down
Yes,
there in
he
the low
is.
post. All right. So Kendrick will go to the line to shoot 2. 3.8 seconds left in the third quarter. 81-67. The Lions have come out swinging in the third quarter. This is Kendrick's first shot won't go. This is an absolute reverse of last week.
Yep, total 180. Now the Lions are coming back in the waning moments of the third quarter.
Yes, indeed.
That was a big turnaround in the third quarter. Oh
boy! Roberts hits the deck. Shot at the buzzer by Samuels is up and no good, and we end the third quarter with the Indiana Lions leading 82-67. 8 fouls for the Chi-Town Rebels get wiped off the scoreboard, as do 5 fouls for the Indiana Lions. Jim and I are going to get something to drink, and we'll be back in a moment. And we're back in Bostic Gymnasium, Danville, Indiana, getting ready to start the fourth quarter. That was a 19-point turnaround, Jim. Lions started the period in a 4-point hole, and they come out of it 15 points ahead. Holy smokes.
Yeah, and we've got a lot of zebras on the floor. It looks like a petting zoo down there.
It does.
Not sure who's going to stay in the game, but just like both teams, you're going to have to pick your lineup and go with it.
That's right.
Give me 3. Give me 3. Do I hear 3? All right, now we got our 3.
Donnell Jones, Eric Messer, Scooty Walker, Kendrick Lee, Tracy Gannow, all in the game for your Indiana Lions.
Okay, let's see how we do. Oh, there's
Donnell
Donnell.
Immediately wreaking havoc, knocking the ball
Donnell
out of
with the
bounds.
quickness.
Way to smack one of our
Longtime
fans right
Richard
in the
over
head
there. Yeah. He says,
Way to
"Come on,
concuss
Donnell."
Richard there, Donnell.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That's what I get for coming to every one of your games.
That's right.
You hit me in the head.
Shot is up, no good.
There
That
you go,
was
Tracy Gannow.
Chris Henderson, Tracy Gannow with the rebound. And we're going the other way.
Okay, fellas. Kendrick Lee going to let the guys get set up.
Eric Messer,
Eric
the hoop,
Messer.
up and good.
Sweet.
Eric Messer is feeling it.
Yes, he is.
84-67, Lions in the lead. I was grumping about how choppy the first half was. We are looking a lot smoother in the second half.
Very much so. Very much so.
Kendrick
And another
with a steal.
Oh, going to give it to Donnell. Donnell, what can you do with it? And
Donnell
you give it
loses
right
the
back.
handle.
That was
Jabari Alex
That was a
takes it
tough
back.
pass anyway.
They're going to say the 3D light is on for the Rebels, and doggone it. That shot is up and good. Add a third point for the 3D light for Chris Roberts.
Okay, not sure how that happened because Donnell was down at the other end, but maybe since he never had possession.
That could be. And, okay, we're getting a little crazy now.
Goody Walker. Okay, guys, let's not get too carried away in the fourth quarter again.
Kendrick's pass to Scooty had a few too many flames on it for Scooty to handle.
All right, and we've got the Lions going back to a man-to-man zone. All right, guys, who's going to bring it down the court?
Chris Henderson puts in 2 for the Rebels. Whistle on the floor. Timeout, Indiana Lions. Yeah, I can tell Tyrone already doesn't like the way this is going.
Yeah, they've got a 12-point lead, and I believe that's what we were working with last week.
Yeah.
And we do not want to see deja vu all over again.
No, thank you. 10:34 left in the regulation. Indiana Lions 84, Chi-Town Rebels 72. No team fouls for either squad so far in this frame. That lineup of, let me see if I can get everybody. Eric, Jordan, Phil, Lazarick, and Cam. That lineup, oh my goodness, I love that lineup.
Well, you know, if you can't play these guys at that level for 48 minutes.
No, we're not the St. Louis Spirits.
But the other guys are really, you know, if You know, and it's hard to replace the talents. You know, if you get a team like that just has, you know, you got a rebounder, you got a scorer, you got the dribbler, and it all falls together. It's hard when you take one of those pieces out.
Sure. Pugh's having a whale of a game. Trying to look down the bench to see. Oh, that Cam fella, he's doing okay.
Yeah, Cam's all right. Yeah, he's probably got another, 70 points?
Yeah, probably. He's been averaging 34 points a game so far in the preseason. Eric throws it into Scooty. Scooty over to Donnell. Donnell puts up a long shot. Won't go.
He says, you leave me open, I'll take it.
Battle for the rebound. They're going to say Eric touched it last.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Now, this is something I found interesting last week. You're in the fourth quarter. You're up by double digits. Why keep taking threes?
I don't know. This preseason has not been good to us as far as three-point percentage. So, oh gosh, darn it! Oh,
they're going to call a foul on that. That would have been a good no call.
Chris Roberts draws the foul against Tracy Ganow. I'm still getting used to him being 21 and not 40. And we're on your side, Tracy. We think you got rooked on that one.
Yeah. And the
Roberts' first shot up, no good.
Official explaining to him, you know, I'm really, really sorry about that. if I can buy you dinner after the game, you know, make it up. I'll do it. I'll do it because that call really did suck.
Roberts' first shot won't go. His second one will not go either. So it's all for naught.
And Doc with the little sad music for the missed free throw.
Tracy tries to shoot two the other end. Won't go. Rebounded by Jabari Alex. He's been all over the floor today.
Okay. Good hands by Kendrick. No foul.
Yep. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kendrick. Rebels now going to inbound. And they do so. Here they come.
Back out, setting something up, swinging around.
Shot by Samuels up and good. Off the glass, Shavonte Samuels for two.
Okay, they're trying to trap in the backcourt. Plenty of time. Nice job, guys.
Scooty with the shot. Won't go.
Bring it back out. Rebound. You got a new 24-second clock, or you should have a new 24-second clock.
And knocked away by Henderson, but I think Henderson stepped on the baseline. It stays with the Lions.
But that 24-second shot clock should have reset when it hit them.
This is Donnell. He shoots.
Donnell.
Can't get it to go in. Jabari Alex with the rebound. I think we said earlier Jabari Alex played college at Mississippi
Donnell
State.
with the block.
And shot is up. Shot is good. That was Chris Roberts. Jabari Alex played at Mississippi State. Mike Pugh played at Mississippi Valley State. So they got a little Mississippi connection there. Donnell shoots and scores and gets his first 2 points of the preseason, I believe. Oh, my.
Oh, he had a shot earlier in the...
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he sure did. So he's got at least 4 points.
There we go.
Yeah, Mississippi State, Mississippi Valley State. All I'm thinking is that maybe one's at a lower elevation.
Could be. Possibly one is in a valley. I don't know which one.
Maybe. But I bet they're both state schools.
I bet they are.
Yeah.
Jackson Stone enters the game. Tracy Ganow is going to get some water. 86-76, Lions in the lead, 8:41 and counting in the fourth quarter.
Looks like the Rebels are trying to set something up, get a couple picks, trying to get Scooty one-on-one, and it worked.
Shot is up, shot is good, 86-78. So, Chi-Town Rebels back within single digits.
You got Jackson Stone back in the game.
Kendrick puts up a shot. Kendrick Lee for three.
Nice three. All right.
Makes it 89-78. Lions back out by 11. 8:15 and counting in regulation. Alex throws it over to a teammate.
That's 23.
Samuels. Samuels' shot is short and to the right.
Nobody touched that one.
And out of bounds.
There you go. Scooty's going to take it up the floor. I want to see some of that some of that shot clock work down. Work that down. You don't have to take it with 10 seconds left.
Blocked there by, I
wow.
think that was Chris Henderson. As, well, he's tending to his face like Kendrick's hand may have gotten him, but.
And the Rebels are feeling the wrath of the officials.
Yeah, Rebels are called for a foul. 7:50 left in regulation. We go to our first media timeout. Indiana Lions 89, Chi-Town Rebels 78. 2 team fouls for the Lions, 1 team foul for the Rebels. And Jim and I are going to get a hot dog and be back in a minute. All right, welcome back to Boston Gymnasium. Will Thomas, Jeremiah Rush, Shavonte Samuels, Jabari Alex, and darn it, I lost the 5th one.
Which
coming out for the Rebels. Jackson, Kendrick, Eric, Scooty, and Donnell out for the Lions.
Yeah, I'm not sure which one you missed on the.
Yeah, now I can't remember either. It sucks getting old. Kendrick's first shot is up and good. Second shot is also up and good.
Okay, and the possession arrow favors the Lions in case we get a tie-up or any questionable call. So coming down to the waning minutes of the fourth quarter, it might be handy.
Yeah, Chris Henderson was the one I missed, number 21 for the Chi-Town Rebels.
There you go. Just stick to him, Scooty.
3-pointer up, good by, is that Samuels?
That is Samuels, I believe. Yes, it is.
All right, I'm starting to figure out his hairstyle as we have 7 minutes and 20 seconds left in regulation. It only took me that long. 91-81 after Samuels' 3. Lions in the lead. Kendrick puts up a 3, nails it!
Nails it, Kendrick Lee.
94-81 now.
That, I believe, is his 3rd. There you go. Oh!
Nice pass
Good
there.
try. Jackson
by
was
Samuels.
ready for that.
Yes, Jackson was ready to take.
Oh.
Ball goes off of Jackson's fingers and out of bounds. Stays with the Rebels.
That looked like it was tipped by the Rebels. Jackson may have touched it, but.
Rebels inbound, pass it around. This is Samuels again.
Okay, he's going to try that.
Sakes.
All right, time to get Scooty out there.
Yeah, Samuels hits his second 3 in a row. He's starting to get on my nerves as much as Will Thomas was. Will Thomas with all of his stealing and stuff.
There you go, Jackson.
Stone for 2.
Puts the lead back up to 12, 96-84. And he runs into his own guy.
Speaking of Will Thomas, he's got the ball. Steal it from him, Kendrick.
That was off number 3's heel.
Yep.
That's, Will Thomas off his heel.
Not very nice when we steal stuff from you, is it, Mr. Thomas? Oh, I'm just messing with you. You're a good player. Lots of steals.
No subs? No subs. Officials calling for no subs. So.
Okay. All right. Scooty into Eric.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out when you can sub, when you can't sub. There you go, Eric. Mester's not afraid to take that 3.
No, won't go.
Oh, and that's going to be on Scooty. Little reach in at the end.
Will Thomas gets the rebound just to spite me because I was complaining about his steals, and he says, you know what, I can rebound too, you old man.
All right, got Cam on the bench, coaching Scooty up. I don't think Cam's night is over just yet, but it may be depending on how these next couple minutes go.
Well, this, I believe, is Samuels bringing, yep, it is, bringing the ball up the floor, guarded by Donnell.
He's dipping his shoulder.
Donnell called for the foul. That'll be the Lions' 4th team foul. Rebels with 1 in this frame.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty good defense on Donnell. He's sticking with him.
Yeah.
Sticking on him like fly paper, but when that offensive player dips his shoulders.
Oh, there we go.
That is a charge. Yes. Nice.
Out of the way, Jackson Stone. Stonewall Jackson picks up attracts
Picks
the
up
charge, whatever you call
Picks
it.
up the charge.
Nicely done by 2-5.
We have talked about the charging, not getting the charging fouls. That was definitely a charge.
Excellent job by Jackson Stone.
Excellent job by Jackson Stone. But once again, we have to have a conference.
Well, naturally.
All right.
We were right on top of that play. Jim and I are. We're up in that corner of the gym. We were right on top of that play.
The officials were too. And
what the?
What is? Oh my! Oh my! Here we go again. We got the trainee officials in the game again. That was a. Oh man!
They're now going to call Jackson for a foul. Baloney. What I was going to say is we were right on top of that play.
Yep.
And Jackson absolutely had his feet set.
Way to take the charge, Jackson.
Oh, damn ridiculous.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my! That couldn't have been more obvious. Could not have been more obvious than what that was.
Absolutely horrible call.
Horrible call.
First free throw is up and good. Makes it 96-85. Lions in the lead. Tyrone is getting an explanation from the referee, but I don't know that any explanation is going to.
Yeah, it's.
That was just.
I'm not exactly sure how to explain this, but I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm waiting to get my ride home afterwards.
Yeah, you're not going to be getting one from Jackson, I'll tell you that. 96-86, 5:50 and counting in regulation. Scooty almost loses the handle, but doesn't. Kendrick fires up a three-point attempt. Goes out of bounds off of Jackson's fingers.
10-point lead, 5:43 to go.
Oh, man, I am steaming on that one because that was a...
That is the second charge in this game that has been called against the Lions. That's not a charge.
Travel called against the Rebels there.
Well, that either would have been a foul or a turnover, but they called travel. Okay.
I believe Chris Henderson was the one carrying the ball at the time. I'm still seeing red and not from the Rebels uniforms.
Yeah.
My
and
goodness.
this is not against the Rebels. They're going to take what they can get.
Oh, sure.
This is
and I really hate to rail on the referees, but my goodness, the last couple games have just been atrocious. Three-pointer up, no good.
There you go. Okay.
By Jeremiah Rush.
Ball goes over to the Lions.
Timeout on the floor. I believe I heard Maisha say the Rebels called it. 5:12 left in regulation. 96-86. Indiana Lions in the lead. 5 team fouls for the Lions. Should only be 4, but whatever.
Here we go again.
1 team foul for the Rebels. So apparently the first quarter was the quarter to call against the Lions, and the second and third was call them all against the Rebels, and now we're back to calling them all against the Lions?
Yeah, usually when you want to even out the calls, you do it,
one or two at a time.
Yeah, you don't just go one way and then all the other way and then back the one way. Yeah.
I know these good folks are learning their trade, and I respect that, but oh my goodness, there have been some hellacious calls over the last couple games in particular that, oh my.
Yeah, especially that, Jackson could not have taken that charge any better. He had his feet set. The Rebels player came right over the top of him, and unless that was a foul on somebody other than Jackson,
that could be, because I was going nuclear and I didn't see anything about fingers. But.
Well, the one who had it also depends on who has the call, and the official down here on the baseline was the one that should have had that call, and she called charge.
Scooty Walker
Scooty.
takes to the hoop.
Scooty.
He gets blocked by Henderson.
Got to keep that ball up, Scooty. As soon as you bring it back, that's going to give them an opportunity to block it.
He did not get blocked by Henderson. He got fouled by Fleming.
That was on Fleming.
Except Fleming's not on the floor. Oh, wait, he might be behind Jackson. Yep, there he is.
Behind Jackson and underneath this other goal.
Yeah.
That's hanging down.
Scooty's first shot up, no good, in and out. Scooty got some good news in his world yesterday. I'm not at liberty to share it because I have not yet talked to Scooty about it, but I know what it is, and very happy for you, man.
Nice tease.
So hopefully next week I will have Scooty's permission to share what is going on in his world.
There we go.
Shot by Roberts is up, no good. And then we can share that with you, Lions Pride. It's all good. Scooty Walker with the ball, throws it over to Eric. Eric launches up a three-pointer. He might have this one. He does. That one looked good right off his hands. 99-86, 4:37 left in regulation and counting.
Yeah, big turnaround in the second half, and they're getting some things to fall.
Kendrick gets a hand on the ball, but Rebels hang on. Oh, goodness. Collision under there. That was Jackson again.
Well, that one I would not call as good of a setup. He didn't have his feet set, and he kind of moved into him.
Okay.
So that I would have called a blocking foul on Jackson.
All right. And that is indeed what the call was. So that looks like Samuels' hairstyle.
I believe so.
And I think I see a 3 of his 23. So
there's a niner.
Yeah, that's right. Are you calling from a walkie-talkie? Samuels' first shot is up and good. That'll make it 99-87, 4:25 left in regulation.
All right.
That was our 6th team foul against Chicago's 2. Samuels' second shot up, also good.
Good free throw cheating team. All right, they're trying to trap full court. Oh, come on, guys.
Yeah, that's a 3D
That
play.
is a 3D light.
Samuels underneath for 2, add 1 for the 3D light, and it's 99-81. God darn it, we almost did it again.
There you go, Jackson.
Jackson Stonewall Jackson, left all by himself.
Yep.
Shoots and scores. 101-91 as the Lions go into triple digits. 4 minutes and counting left in regulation.
All right. Lions need to recognize that they do not have to be in a hurry here.
Shavonte Samuels' pass went out of bounds, so Lions with the ball. And
pass
you are
around.
correct. We do not need to shoot. Okay, well, go ahead, Eric.
Oh, and
Jackson
that was
can't get the rebound. Here come the Rebels.
There you go, get that
Rush's
rebound.
shot won't go. Rebounded by the Rebels. One of the Rebels just hit the floor. Rebounded by the Lions, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Leon.
Donnell missed that.
Leon. Oh, I give up. Donnell's layup won't go. Oh!
That is. Are you? Oh, my. Yeah. Jackson's got a good setup. That was, player was off to the side a little bit, but I don't think they know what a charge is.
Evidently not.
Yeah.
Sorry, I went silent there for a second because nothing but 4-letter words were going to come out of my mouth.
It was the brain aneurysm that did it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's 2 times.
if it was a blocking foul, then it should be on the floor, which gives the Lions 7 fouls. Is that bonus? What is the bonus? 8?
Yeah, a bonus is 7. So
Okay, so they're calling 2 shots. So they're calling it on the. Yeah, that should have been on the floor. It'd be nice if they knew what they were doing. Let's call a timeout and have another conference.
Sure. 3:24 left in regulation. We'll call this immediate timeout. Head official is bringing the other ducklings out there to talk to him.
Let's go over here so nobody can hear what I'm going to tell you right now.
101-93. Lions in the lead. 17 fouls for Indiana. 2 team fouls for Chi-Town. Jim and I are going to go buy some holographic stickers, and we'll be back in a moment. All right, welcome back to Bostic Gymnasium in Danville, Indiana. Jim and I just got back from the merchandise shop, and in addition to our holographic stickers, we also bought some trading cards. So you better get down there to the shop, Lions Pride, and get the rest of them before we do. 3:24 left in regulation. Indiana Lyons 101, Chi-Town Rebels 93. 7 team fouls for the Lions, 2 team fouls for the Rebels, and Rebels are going to the line after Jackson got rooked out of another
Charge.
charge.
It's going to be a 2-shot foul.
These stickers aren't making me feel any better, Jim. You said they would.
Get you a keychain while you're at it.
All right. Shot is up.
All right.
Shot is good.
It's today. 7-point Lions lead, 101-94.
Foul called in the backcourt against Samuels. Sorry, forgot that last S. Apologize, Shavante.
Okay. Get across. There you go.
All right, Kendrick with the ball. Throws it over to Eric. Eric over
There
to
you go.
Scooty.
Run a little time. They're going to put some pressure on you.
Yep. Chasing them all over the floor, trying to wear them down as well.
Yep. I want to see him get it out there. All right. Get it back over to Kendrick. Kendrick's got a hot hand. Got 4 on the shot clock.
Here comes Scooty.
That's a way to use the shot clock.
Scooty's shot won't go. Jackson tries to tip it in. That doesn't work either. And Rebels, there's a 7-second violation.
There you go. They got it.
Okay.
Yep. Hey,
3D light is on for the Indiana Lions. Add 1 to any shot or any basket. Add 1 free throw to any shooting foul called against the Lions, or called, where they foul us.
Let's see him use that 24-second clock to its maximum potential again.
Yep. Scooty in no hurry.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Just don't get trapped down on the corner.
Yep. Eric Messer fires up a 3 and buries it. That is a 4-point play with the 3D light on.
Yeah. That helps add a nail to the coffin.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Finally.
There you go. That is a charge. He slipped. He got a little help from the wet floor, probably.
Probably so. But finally, on his third concussion, Jackson gets the charge call.
Yeah. Jackson's getting his feet set. That's the way you got to do it.
Excellent.
That is actually his 4th charge that he's picked up today, even though it's only been even though he's only gotten 2.
Yeah.
2 in his favor.
Has he gotten 2, or was that his first?
He's picked up 2 charges, or he's gotten 2 charges called in his favor.
All right.
Yep, he's setting his feet. He's going to have a couple bruises in the morning.
Probably so, but if Coach is giving out Skittles or something for every charge, then Stonewall Jackson must be hungry.
He's tasting the rainbow.
Yep. 2:18 left in regulation, 105-94. Indiana Lions in the lead, by the way. 7 team fouls for the Lions, 4 team fouls for the Rebels.
Yeah, these guys are doing much better protecting the goal down low. Keep them outside, make them shoot from long distance or at least mid-range. You don't want to give them all those layups.
No.
But, Jackson's doing a great job getting his feet set.
Yes.
And I want to say there were a couple other guys that were setting their feet too, but not as much reaching in this game as what they had in the last game.
No.
So I think they're getting it figured out.
And after Robertson ate our lunch last week, just streaking in there and going uncontested to the hoop, we seem to have solved that problem, even though the Rebels have a whole bunch of quick guys. So that's good to see.
Got a full court press again. All right, got some dribblers.
Keon, don't leave that thing hanging like that. There we go.
Pull it back out, run a little clock.
All right.
There you go.
Scooty with the ball. Over to Eric. Jump shot by Eric.
That. So
falls. There we go.
Gets the bounce. Nice bounce.
107-94 as we dip under the 2-minute mark. Tion going to put on some full court pressure now. Samuels escapes it. Over to Fleming. Fleming puts up a long. I'm not sure if that was a 2. I thought it was a 2.
He must have had his foot on the line, but I don't think he called bank, so they're only going to give him 2.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good. 107-96. Lions still in the lead. Minute and a half left in regulation. Tion. Ooh.
There you
nice.
go. Yeah. You do not have to get into a hurry.
I was just going to say,
Do
good
not get in a
thinking by
hurry.
the rookie. Yep.
Yeah, there we go. 5 seconds left.
Donnell
Jones.
with 1 second left on the shot clock. Does a little whoop-de-doo and
that's
gets
a way
the
to
layup in.
work that 24-second shot clock.
Lions are dishing back some full court pressure. Ball gets away. Donnell will record the steal over to Eric. Back to Donnell. Uh-oh.
Yeah, pass
back out to Eric.
Pass it back out.
Eric fires up a 3. Nope. Rebounded by Samuels. Samuels will bring it up the floor. Guarded closely by Donnell and Tion. And
timeout Rebels.
Timeout Rebels. All right. 45.2 seconds left in regulation. 109-96. Indiana Lions in the lead. And Jim and I will stay here. This is our last preseason game, of course. And next week is the biggin. It is the ABA championship game that was never played out in Missouri.
The rematch that never had a match.
Exactly. The Burning River Buckets come to town from the Cleveland metro area, and that should be a barn burner. Now, I looked at their website, Jim, last night, and their roster is different than it was in April, and Coach Koenig is not listed as the coach there anymore.
Okay.
Which surprises me.
Because wasn't that his first year last year?
No. That was his second year. He coached both of the first 2 years for Burning River. But, again, I don't want to share too much about a private conversation, but he and I had some time together after the championship game was called off, and that was not how he wanted it to end either. So
I can imagine. And I know Burning River Buckets, they've got a lot of three-point generally their scheme is three-point shooters, smart play. You get the easy buckets, move guys around, so they know how to play, and it's going to be a very tough matchup, even if the rosters are different.
Oh, yeah. Shot by Fleming up, no good.
Scooty called on the foul.
All right. So, yeah, rosters will be different. Obviously, the stakes are different. It's the first game of the season rather than the last game of the season. But, kudos to both squads for lining this one up. That should be a fun game. And outside of the Lions, I have to say the Burning River Buckets are probably my second favorite team in the ABA, just because they're such a class act.
Yeah, 2-shot foul because we're in the bonus.
That would be my guess.
Okay.
That was our 8th team foul. 42.2 left to play.
Scooty's going to get outside of the three-point line. Okay, need to have somebody down on the low block.
Okay. Daisuke Nakayama's come in for the Rebels. I just noticed that. As Isaiah Fleming puts up his first free throw. It is good. He's got to be up in the 20s, possibly 30s in points.
Yeah.
Second shot up and also good.
Okay.
So
11-point lead.
98, 42.2 left in regulation.
Okay, let's
full court press. Tion with the ball. He's double teamed. Tyrone trying to call timeout. We'll see if he's granted it. Okay, he is.
He was.
All right. We should probably go ahead and stop that clock.
Well, sure. It's not going to help them too much. They need 11 points. The
clock is wrong.
Yeah, the clock should be somewhere around 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they realize that there is an error, and they're going to try to fix that.
46, I believe, when the play started, and it didn't last too long.
No. Okay, they've put 30.2 on the clock. That seems
and the Lions,
reasonable.
Yeah, the Lions have got their quick team, ball handlers on the floor, so they should be able to break this press. But I think the Rebels have got the same idea, so they've got their quick team on the floor.
Yep. Let's see. Let's see how many I can get. That is Chris Roberts. I believe that's Shavonte Samuels. I know that's Daisuke Nakayama. Isaiah Fleming. And the fifth guy, just need him to turn my way just a hair. And he turns the other way.
Yeah, of course.
So it's the fella on the other side of the coach.
Is that number 3? I believe it's Will Thomas Jr.
Oh, that could be.
Yeah, number 3. I cheated because I don't see a number 3 on the bench, so I'm assuming his number is 3. And if you get lucky, he might turn. Of course, it's on the camera right now, but we're not. It is number 3.
Okay. All right. For being mad at him, you'd think I'd recognize him, but I guess I'm stink at being mad at people.
And we're mad at him. Why?
Because he stole the ball from us a whole bunch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm mad at Shavonte Samuels, too, because he hit a bunch of three-pointers.
Well, what matters is the score.
That's true. That's true. 30.2 on the clock. 109-98 Lions in the lead. Looks like Scooty, Kendrick, Tion, Eric, and Donnell are going to be the final 5 of the game, barring something crazy happening in 30.2 seconds.
Yeah. We're going to have to get a little bit quicker with the passes. Going to have to break out and find.
Son of a gun.
It went out again.
All right, Jim and I are going to take a break. This is stupid. We'll be back in a minute. Okay, we're back in Danville, Indiana. The scoreboard's back on again. Somewhere along the line, somebody picked up a technical on the Lions.
Ooh, nice.
First shot is up, no good. I believe that's Samuels doing the shooting.
And that means that the Rebels will get the ball out of bounds as well. There, he got it in.
Samuels' second shot up and good.
There is a lot of speed on the court right now. I say everybody line up at this end of the court. First one down and back wins.
That's right. 109-99, 30.2. Let's hope this flipping scoreboard can hang on for 30 more seconds.
30.2.
I got 6 hours of work ahead of me on this video. I don't want to be staying up all night because of this scoreboard.
All right.
Rebels pass it around. Shot up and good by, I believe that's Chris Roberts. Yes, it is.
There you go. Bring it down. They're going to have to foul or something pretty quick.
And if we could stop throwing the ball around, that would be great because they're about to make it 109-103 as Roberts does just that.
There you go.
Mercifully, the time continues to tick. And this will be Scooty putting the punctuation in the end of the sentence. 111-103 will be your final score. Indiana Lions prevail. Whew.
Good game by the Rebels. That was.
Oh, yeah. This was a absolute reversal of what happened with us last week, where we started out hot and sputtered to the finish line. This time we sputtered out of the starting gates and rocketed to the finish line, which is a good thing to see.
And you hate to say that the officials took the game out of the players' hands, but when you got to stop the game that much, it just takes the momentum away. Guys do not like that. You start getting cold, start getting tight.
Yep.
I don't think either team like that.
And this dad-blasted scoreboard, they need to fix that before next week because I swear. Anyway, 111-103. Lions will end their preseason schedule with a 2-1 record, as if anybody cares, because that doesn't mean a thing. And we get it on for real starting next Friday, or next Saturday. Friday, Saturday, one of those days, against the Burning River Buckets right here in Bostic Gymnasium. 5 o'clock tip-off, doors open at 4. And Jim and I will see you then. Have a good evening.
One man wins when the other is unconscious. Then and only then is it over.